Yo, what's good? What's good? Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in to the first. I don't want to say the first one.
But we back.
Is this gonna be the first one, or this like a revamp? Like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like Jay, what are we doing? Jay, this the revamp or something?
Yeah, we revamp, man. It's a new season 2, new crew. You about to get to it.
No doubt. Gotcha. So this is ABN. Let y'all know y'all understand by ABN. This is a bunch of nobodies. That's what it stands for. So when you hear us say ABN, it's a bunch of nobodies. A bunch of nobodies, all right? A bunch of nobodies. ABN. There we go. You know who I be. I am Ceo Wynez guy, CEO Jay Pitt. And we have Shay Speaks Life.
What's good? And you know what? I said raw and uncut, and I meant raw with no filter.
Raw with no filter.
I like that. I like raw.
Yeah, but no condom on.
I like it raw. That's nice. It's real nice.
No.
Oh, you know what? Hey, look. Let's get into this. Let's get into the shit early. Since y'all just like kind of pause that right quick.
Okay. All right.
This dude at my job today. Said that him and his girl bought the little handheld pussy thing, right? For him.
Shit, which one?
You said for him.
For him, yeah. For him.
Whoa. Right, go ahead, Jay. Go explain this story because I'm before I chime in. Go ahead.
All right, so two guys at my job, 2 white guys at my job, they was talking, having a conversation. They called me over and they said, "Yo, and your wife was going on a trip for 4 weeks. No, 4 months overseas. 4 months overseas.
Don't fuck it up, Jay. Don't fuck it up, nigga.
Hold on. I'm gonna get it right.
What is it?
I'm gonna get it right. 4 months. 4 months overseas.
It matters.
So 4 months overseas, and she left you a doll, and she gave you permission that you can do anything with that doll that you want to. She gave you permission to that, but you can't cheat, but you can mess with the doll.
Okay.
So that question was, would you mess with the doll? I said nah. Right.
That hold on, Jay. That's funny because me and Shay had a conversation about this.
We had a conversation about that last week. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we did. Go ahead, my bad, Jay. Go ahead. But I just had to chime in there. We just had a conversation about this about a week and a half ago.
All right. So as soon as I finish, I want to hear what y'all was talking about. All right. Okay. So they asked me if I would do it, and I said nah. So we got into some other kind of conversation. And this dude said. He was like, yeah, man, he told me that him and his girl went to a sex store and it wasn't really anything in there for dudes. So they bought the handheld pussy thing. And I was like, you use that shit? He was like, yeah, I used it with her one time. And I'm like, okay. So how many times have you used it? This nigga said, yeah, I mean, it's got some holes and liners in it and got cuts in it. And I'm like, dude, you don't wear it out. He said, yeah.
Whoa.
He said, yeah, man, my girl moved out and I was using it a few times a month. And I'm like,
the girl moved out, but you started using it a few times.
His girl moved out, so he started using it.
Nigga, that's probably why she moved out, nigga.
Well, okay, so she moved. So did she go on a trip? Right? Did she go on like the 4 months?
Nah,
she moved out. She just broke up. They moved out.
No. It was a hypothetical question, but the question was, if your girl moved out for 4 months and she left you a sex doll and gave you permission to have sex with the doll while she gone, would you do it? It was just happenstance that he told me about the hand thing and said that he used it when his girl moved out. But the doll was just a totally different story.
Shit, it's almost the same thing, kind of. But
I mean, it is. It is, but it was a full body doll that they was referring to, though.
So, apparently, his question would probably be a yeah, since he used the handheld thing. You know what I'm saying?
It was a yeah. That's what was so funny about it. He was like, "Yeah, I use a doll. Why not? Huh?" It seemed like you messing with a dead body or something. Like,
whoa,
kind of weird.
I mean, well, women use dildos.
But they ain't a whole body though.
That ain't a whole body though.
But you know they got. You know they got those though. They even got the hat. You know they got that. They get with the man with the pink with the dick and shit like that. They got that.
I know, but when I see it, it's usually just the like the hips and the front, right? But I never see a whole body.
They got a whole body. They got one.
I'm pretty sure they do, but it's still like I don't know. It's confusing a little bit.
Okay, so Jay, if the wife would go away for 4 or 5 months, and she buy you a sex doll or a sex toy, you ain't gonna use it?
No, I'm gonna tell you just like I told them.
I feel like
you showed that you lying.
You feel like you lying. I think you lying.
Yeah,
I ain't lying, but I'm gonna tell you like I told them. I'm gonna use my hand till I can't use my hand no more.
What if you get like arthritis in the hand? What you do then?
Become ambidextrous. What you mean?
You gonna have your feet? You gonna?
Nah.
Oh my god!
But nah, I ain't using no dog. I'm gonna tell. I said this to them too, but I said because of shit that happened to me when I was younger, I wouldn't do the dog shit.
Well, what happened? We'll get into that because I want to know about this dog and the situation with you. You know, nah. So okay,
there was no dogs involved.
Gotcha.
No dogs involved.
No dog. Okay, so I just it was a random question. I say Shay, would you maybe if I got a sex dog, what would you do? It was just a random question I just asked. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, why would you make me ask that? That was, you know, I said, no, it's a random question. If I got a sex dog, it came from another podcast show. You know what I'm saying? That I watch. You know what I'm saying? And the wife and the husband, they do their show, whatever. I forgot their names, but they really do anything. And she said that, how you gonna get a sex dog? And I got to compete with the sex dog. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be taking, he said, yeah, I'm gonna take the sex dog out. So now I say, damn, she's like, damn, I gotta compete with a bitch that don't move. Like, what's going on? you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that made me like answer the question, like, damn, okay. If I was, and by the way, these sex dolls is not cheap either. These sex dolls is like $2,000 and $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So if somebody buy you, so the wife buy you a sex doll, she really spent some money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was just a random question. I asked Shay, I was like, yo, if I get a sex doll, like, well, how would you feel if I got a sex doll? And she didn't know how to answer that. She really didn't know how to answer because I caught off guard. I like doing her like that. I like catching her ass right off guard and shit. And she just got caught off guard like, I don't what.
So hold on. So okay. Shay, what was your answer, Shay?
I really didn't. My thing was, I think it was the question that he asked. I was like, well, why would you need a sex doll? And so he was like, well, just hypothetical. I'm like, but shit, I'm just like, but it would never be a time with me. I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, I could foresee myself, like, as I get older and things like that, like, but I'm always going to be wanting some, like, so I'm like, if you had to get a sex doll under those circumstances that you said, the guy said she was away for 4 months, yeah, that's a good bit of time. But I wouldn't necessarily resort to a doll though. That's crazy, and you wouldn't need to. That was the question that I had him. You wouldn't. That question to me is unfeasible. Okay.
So you give him permission. So you give him permission if you was away for 4 months.
With a dog? No, I think that's weird to me.
So you would look at me different if I got a sex dog. I'd be like, you went away for you went away for 5 months.
So this is a judge-free zone, see it?
Right.
So say it will use the dog.
Say it will use the dog. Wow, that's good to know. I mean,
I ain't say that. I'm just
if I plan on
don't be putting words in my mouth, Jay.
So basically, if I get offered like this big producing, job in like Cali, and they gonna move me out there, and then I gotta stay out there a little bit.
I'm coming out. Shit, fuck that. I'm coming with you.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't. Now we talking about like you going to London. Like let's say you had to go to London or something like that for 4 months. Now you in London, and hypothetical reason I couldn't go. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, 80 grand shit. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So and I came up with the idea of, you know what? I'm gonna buy a sex doll. I ain't gonna go out there and cheat on you with it, you know what I'm saying, like with another woman. My hand gonna get tired. I'm gonna get arthritis in my hand. I'm gonna be like Jay. I'm gonna get
I mean, that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do.
What would he get arthritis in my hand?
No, I'm just playing.
Now, say you getting a full body, right? Not the little butt.
I'll probably get the little whatever, the little butt thing. I ain't gonna get no full body. That is kind of little.
Yo, I'm glad.
What you want to lay on our arms and shit? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, y'all caking and shit?
I'm glad you said that.
That's probably why I broke up then. That's why she left me, because he was fucking around with that damn dog. And she like, baby, I'm right here. And he's like, I gotta get to Becky. Bring that ass here.
That's crazy. That sounds just like some Orlando Brown shit, to be honest with you.
Okay, so all right. Well, so what's going on with Orlando Brown? Speaking of Orlando Brown, what's going on with him?
So Orlando Brown's just out here just fucking everybody and pillow talking, basically. So but he pillow talking out loud, real loud.
So he said something about Bow Wow, right?
Yeah, he said Bow Wow had some good pussy. He said Nick Cannon give good head. He said I guess Diddy gave him that good. And I think he said somebody else, but I ain't for sure right now. But yeah, he all over the place right now.
Yeah, he all over. Well, it was funny now about the Nick Cannon shit. Was one of the Keenan and Kel?
Yeah, he got them too, didn't he?
Well, what happened was one of the ex-wives of one of them, I think it was Keenan. I think it was not the heavyset dude, the skinny dude.
Skinny dude, yeah.
Yeah, it was him. She said that she came home and found Nick Cannon in her cheerleading outfit with her husband in the bed.
Yeah, I heard that too. And this was after Orlando Brown said what he said. Mm-hmm. So the Orlando Brown shit is kind of old because they wouldn't let him on Wild 'N Out, so he said what he said. But Nick Cannon's ex-wife did say that he used to dress in her clothes and cheerleading outfits.
Yeah, you ain't hear about that? Hey?
Yeah. And Orlando Brown said he gave him head as a girl.
How long ago was this?
This came out last month. Yeah, last month. Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah, so what happened was Nick Cannon is shutting down recent claims made by the ex-wife of Kel Mitchell. That's the skinny dude. And allegedly he donned a cheerleading costume to cheer up his longtime friend.
Cheer him up, I bet.
Nick Cannon was the female in all the relationships. That's why he out dropping so many kids off everywhere.
Trying to prove that he ain't.
He's trying to be the daddy. He's trying to be the man in his relationships when he was the female and all the other ones.
Oh, damn. Shit. Oh, damn. That Nick Cannon out here giving cheerleader.
That's shit crazy. I mean, I did hear that, and then when I went back and heard Orlando say, you did give me some good head and I liked it, but you did it as a girl though. I'm like, I'm thinking, he must have been in that outfit.
Damn, that's crazy. He did, yep. He dressed up in his blue cheerleading outfit, so looked like one of the girls on what's the movie that came out? The movie that what's that shit, that the damn movie?
Drumline.
Was it Drumline? Not Drumline. The cheerleader movie with Gabrielle Union was in it. She was in it.
Oh yeah, Bring It On.
Bring It On. Yeah. He said, yeah, dress up like Gabrielle Union and bring it on. That's what you do.
Man.
It give me some head.
But what's crazy? Orlando Brown cousin came out and said that he only do this because he don't get the attention that he want from the industry. So he come out and he talk about him or he shit on him. I mean, some of that stuff could be true because you hear about them and other people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Diddy old security guard came out and said that he was smashing a rapper. And he didn't say what rapper it was, but he gave he had to guard the door when they was doing whatever they was doing. And he hurt some. He had to jack somebody up because they was trying to get in the room. So, some stories like that kind of suspect, man.
So he said, what? So wait a minute. You say he had to jack somebody up because somebody was trying to get in the room with Diddy and the other rapper doing their thing?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So he trying to get in on the threesome. That's what.
He was trying to go in, and they came out. He said when they heard what was going on, they both came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said when the dude came out, he had told him, "Yo, he was trying to get in. Y'all told me not to let nobody in, so just where we at right now." Old dude said, "You don't want to go in there. There's some freaky shit going on."
and Diddy
Diddy.
And Diddy in the center of it.
both of them came out naked.
Both what? The two rappers and both of them came out naked. Oh my goodness! I wonder what rapper. Why did it just don't come out? Like I don't understand. Like just come out.
I don't think that. I don't know. Like
just come out.
I heard a lot of stories about Diddy, but they don't. They say R&B singers' names, but they don't say rappers' names like that.
Right. Shoot. They even 50 Cent even made a claim about Diddy and what's the dude that just did of Vlad TV. What's the dude that he was with? Anyway, the dude that he was working with 50. He was working with 50 of them, at one point. You know what I'm saying? So 50. Huh?
I said I want to see who you talking about.
Yeah, it's dude named his last name Cruz. So anyway, so 50. So what happened was 50 said, "Oh, let's talk about that shit you was doing with Diddy down in Miami, playing in your butthole." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what?
What? I am. Excuse me.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
He was an A&R or manager.
Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
what is my ears just bleeding over here? What the fuck?
Right. But Diddy is in the center of the shit. But Diddy is in the center of this shit. And it's
I know we can't help it. And I say we because Diddy a Scorpio. So I know he round to fuck some shit up. I already know. But I'm just saying.
What's crazy is you only hear stories about dudes though.
Yeah, that's true. Other than ain't he with that young girl, somebody daughter.
Young Miami, Carisha.
Yeah.
Carisha.
He got to be a freak. And for her to know his history with, I guess, all these guys or the rumors, I don't know. She got to be able to keep up with it, though. So
could it be a front?
Kind of like that P Valley shit. It could be.
Yeah, because he did give her a show. I mean, hey, if you go for that money, what you gonna say?
So Diddy the real Uncle Cliff around here.
Yeah. I mean, hey
Diddy
man,
the real Uncle Clifford.
Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Diddy.
Man.
Take that.
I talked to Diddy one time. Shout out to him for that one time.
Hold on now. What you mean that one time?
No.
Oh shit.
Oh man, let's switch it.
That's tough. That's a tough one there, buddy.
Hey, Jay Pitt, I like what you're doing, but I can give you this deal.
Take that.
Man, just come on out, Diddy. Just come on. You and Birdman need to come on out. Just come on out.
Yeah, what my man Ace said, Diddy, Birdman pussy still wet.
Right. Yeah, that shit funny. What's his name? Ace? Yeah, shout out to Ace, man. That's what he said. Birdman pussy still wet.
The stories is crazy though. The story is just crazy though.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like more of these stories come out, it's even though they still rumors, right? Because we didn't hear it from the horse's mouth, right?
Right.
But after a while, it just make you think, like, okay, maybe they're not true, but it makes you think because why would 50 say some shit like that? Then and then some other shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like that. Like the picture with him and French Montana laying down, and he like right behind, like real close, like right up on this nigga ass. Y'all ain't see that picture?
No, I ain't see that picture. Shit, I don't know if I want to see it now.
All you gotta do is look up Diddy, French Montana, and 50 Cent. That shit, it'll probably be the first picture that come up. First picture that come up.
Said Diddy and French Montana?
Yep, Diddy, French Montana.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey, man, if y'all be tuning in right now, man, y'all tuning into ABN. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of nobodies. All right?
Now,
a bunch of nobodies podcast.
Yo, tell me if you see this picture.
We're just a bunch of nobodies. That's all. Just talking shit.
I'm trying to see if I can see it.
Diddy French Montana photo. It's gonna come up, and it's them laying down with they in between some people.
I mean, they both Scorpios. Hello, are y'all all right? I'm just saying.
What you trying to
it
say?
Goes down, okay? I'm just saying with Scorpios, it go down.
It goes down.
I don't see it though. I don't see. You might email me that picture.
No, I'm emailing it right now. Don't even worry about it.
That was say I'm finna email you the picture. You ain't take the picture, did you, Jay? What the fuck going on?
No, right?
I was like, look at the money. Shit.
This how you know. This how you know how grimy 50 is, right? 50 actually posted this picture and said something about them.
I believe he did.
Because he a cancer, goddamn crabby ass petty ass.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he ain't said nothing about Ja Rule and Herb Gotti in them yet. To be honest,
he did. I think he did. I think he. Well, not yet though. I don't think he said. He gonna say something. Don't worry about it.
He usually do say something.
Right. He gonna say something. Shit. Let me see. Okay. Jay, you took that picture, Jay.
I ain't take that.
Jay, that shit up close, ain't it? That
right, that was the one time you met Diddy. He's like, "Hey, take this picture, dog.
Take that.
Yeah,
I would have took that picture. Piff Radio be on revolt right now. Shit.
Sit on revolt. Hell yeah, but I said we gonna make some money out there, my boy.
Facts. So you see that picture though, right?
Yeah, I see the picture.
Yeah, you see how close Diddy is on that nigga lap, right?
Yeah, he's very close.
And he
I gotta look at it now. Y'all sitting out here talking about pictures and shit.
He on his lap. He ain't close. He on his lap, like literally.
Right. He ain't even got the females turned. He just got him.
Where you got this picture from?
I just type it out.
It's just off. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah.
Shit.
That is funny. Man. March 30th. Oh, that was like a long time ago. They probably been, they was a little too comfortable in that.
Yeah. I don't know how old that picture is, but
2015, March 30th, 2015.
Yeah. Oh, so they been getting it in.
Right.
Damn.
But it do say for years it's been said in the industry that rapper P. Diddy is bisexual.
I believe. I mean,
hey.
So I'm just saying, like, how, if that's a rumor, right? It's a rumor because one or two people said it's like, all right, but if multiple people said, then you got to think. Not saying it's still true, because that doesn't mean that because multiple people said it's still people, it's true. But as someone that's dating, like Young Miami, that's supposedly dating or doing something with Diddy, right? Whatever the kind of relationship they have, like, you still would have have a relationship with him or some type of physical relationship with him, knowing that, hey, this is how he is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't know. I think she's Aquarius, Shay, too. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, women. It's like, damn, you still gonna fuck with this dude?
Right, right. Shay,
Do you know who he is? Hello, he Diddy.
Is it the money?
It's the status, of course. The status, the power. Scorpio, especially Scorpios, love power. Like, you know, they ain't gotta be seen per se, but they gonna have the money and to be able to do whatever the fuck it is they want to do. Nobody's telling them no. Nobody's telling them no.
Right.
So yeah. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's that man business, I guess, right? Diddy, we been knew this for a while. That came back in 2015. That's a long time ago. So this ain't nothing new. He do like booty boo boo. And we just gonna move on, okay? On through and through. So look, what's next? What
he
we
like
got?
He like booty boo, like booty boo boo. He called doo doo Diddy.
So let's
doo doo diddy bop.
Call him doo doo
Doo diddy bop.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, he like playing buttholes.
Yeah,
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hold on. Now this is funny though. About Manti Te'o, the fucking linebacker, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, you got Catfish being Catfish. You know what I'm saying? 3 years ago. You know they got a doc on this. This nigga got a documentary.
Oh,
why would you make a documentary about getting Catfish? Like, who cares?
It changed his life forever. What do you mean?
You talking about the black dude, right?
No, Hawaiian. No, Polynesian.
Yeah.
He's remember he was the All-American linebacker for Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? And he was projected to go he was projected to go like the first round in the first pick in the not the first pick in the draft, but first round in the draft. But when they played Alabama, he didn't do so good. That nigga dropped like the third round. A third or fourth round or some shit like that. I remember that,
yeah.
Right. So when they played, I think they played Alabama in the championship game. And he didn't do so good in that game. And he dropped like the third and fourth round.
Of him getting catfish.
You said what now?
It's a documentary of him getting catfish?
It's a documentary, nigga, on Netflix that he's getting about the catfish situation. That he got catfish.
And that's when he got out the league too, right? Like after that catfish shit happened, once he got to the league, it was pretty much over for him, right?
No. He got drafted by the Chargers, and I think he was a second round pick actually. Let me see. He still might be. He might be in the league still in because he got drafted by the Chargers. And then I think he went and played for the Saints.
Well, I be feeling like people from Clubhouse be catfishing.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. He did play for the Saints, played for Chicago. Yeah, I don't think he in the NFL no more.
That's well.
Yeah. Let me see. He was signed.
If he was getting catfished in the NFL, he shouldn't be playing no more.
Yeah, I don't think he in the NFL no more. I don't think
you said he shouldn't be playing no more because he got catfish. Why? Because he was that gullible and naive? What would be the reason? Like, why you're not fit to play here? You got catfish, my boy.
Like, what was the catfish though?
It was
okay, so it was, and then make it so bad. Okay, it was this other boy
bad.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes it a catfish, right? It's not really the girl that he thought he had been talking to, and been, you know what I'm saying, for a while, for a long time. He was playing at the end of the day, right? All of that. So they would get in arguments because he started getting more attention, right? He started to get more famous, of course. You know what I'm saying? His status and everything. He's playing well. So he out there partying a little too much. So I'm saying she.
Yeah, I know.
because he actually did turn. What is it? A transsexual, I think. Now, you know, moving past that. So at that time, he was an actual boy who was from the same, you know, culture. I think he was also Polynesian. You know what I'm saying? They was so they understood each other well and all of that. So it was really commonality, like with them. So he really felt like this girl was from the same culture, background, this is just perfect. She's beautiful. But at that time, I'm thinking at that time we had FaceTime. She would say, "Oh, my screen's messed up," or play with the screen and black it out and be like, "You can't see me because I can see you." Oh, it's tripping. So it would always be like a malfunction every time she would want to do, FaceTime. So I'm just like, that's not a red flag. Like, I'm just like, that's so weird to me.
Yeah, how you the biggest college football player and you get catfish? Like, come on, like nigga, come on. Like
you talk to a girl you can't even see.
Right, like
it's probably all over you every day.
You go to Notre Dame and you a big star. You the big man on campus. Everybody talked about you before the Alabama game.
Right.
Before the Alabama game, you was the man. You was the linebacker everybody talked about. Big dude on campus. You was pretty much considered the better player. And he was a good player. Not saying he wasn't good. He was a good player. You know what I'm saying? He was a good player. He was at that time, before he played Alabama, he was going first round. He was going the first round. And he dropped like the second whatever.
So did they find out about the catfish after he got drafted or before?
Let me see. I think it happened after the championship game. Let me see. Following the Notre Dame 45-38 win over the Cardinals, they beat Stanford. The two really started out as free. Yeah. So it happened before he got drafted. This happened before he got drafted. And so he was still in college.
This was a while ago too, right?
Yeah, because he got it was like 2013. No, 2009. My bad. No, 2000. When did this nigga get drafted?
So I can see they just not coming out with a documentary because he probably not in the league and he started working on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the Rock cousin.
That dog Rock ain't complaining. He ain't claiming that nigga. He is not part of the tribe around this bitch. That nigga
not claiming that nigga at all.
Man, fuck that nigga. He is not part of the tribe.
He's not a Uso.
Nah, hell nah. He's not a goddamn. Hell nah, he's not a damn Uso. You know what I'm saying? He not a Uso. He not a Roman Reigns. He ain't no Rikishi. He ain't none of that.
None of that.
He Polynesian though, so I don't think it's. Yeah, he Polynesian, right? Right, Shay, you say he Polynesian?
His
heritage is Polynesian. So is that's not part of Samoan and nothing like that? No, I want to get it right.
It look like it, but I think so though.
Yeah, we don't want to put that together.
Yeah. I want to make sure we get that shit right.
But we can't talk about them goddamn clubhouse ass folk, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, we can. Them y'all people.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, that's your people, Shay. Them motherfuckers on Clubhouse.
Whoa, now they my people.
Yeah, your people. Fucking Clubhouse.
Them my bad. But don't cap though, Jay. I ain't gonna cap. Well, the culture is not how it used to be, and this is how we met. You know what I'm saying? So Clubhouse, if you use it for what it's used for, you can really meet some dope ass people, though.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Since I've got off, what's changed about it? Because it's definitely different.
The culture is definitely different. It's just a lot of more clicked up. You know, I guess clubbed up. Clubhouse gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Clubhouse gang shit. The fuck the hell you talking about? So I think it's just more clicked up. It's kind of just the same old. It's a lot more hood rooms now that androids can join. A lot more like basically bullshit rooms, you know, cash out rooms, and I mean it just be like, y'all really had cash out rooms? Like these niggas.
So the Android users have changed the culture of Clubhouse.
Right. Just like niggas be blaming it on Android users. What the fuck? What the fuck that got to do with me?
Right, Shay in the suburbs and the androids in the projects. That's
right.
Pretty much.
Right, I'm in the suburbs, and don't be come over here. I'm in the gentrification on your ass. Gentrify on your ass, okay? I got to move on or something. Move on to another app or move to the other side.
The app do look totally different, but it seemed like the perspective of a lot of people is still the same though. Like when I was on there, it was definitely people who was just doing the most, talking about talking about a lot of shit that they didn't really know anything about. They were still making rooms, talking about people. I think they still do that now, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't doing it.
Pretty much. I mean, hell yeah, that's the culture of it. It's like drama sells just like television. This is entertainment for people. You know what I'm saying? It's a platform like that now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right. Nah, my bad. I don't like the fact that, some people get on there and, this handful of people get on there and act like they're so fucking famous because they got a certain amount of quote unquote status on an app. You get off this fucking app, nobody fucking knows you, man. Like nobody know who you are.
Right.
Like nobody knows who in the fuck you are. And they got all these Clubhouse people, you know what I'm saying? They act like they something because, they got X amount of followers on Clubhouse. They get like 230 people in the fucking room and shit like that. And they really think like this shit is the wave. Like, no, nigga, it's not. Being famous on Clubhouse is like being equivalent of being famous on TikTok.
I don't know.
Because you know what?
Because I think TikTok a little bit bigger.
Nah,
TikTok
because but I mean, dog, it's still social media. You know what I'm saying? And because TikTok, I want to switch gears, but what I'm just saying is that that doesn't the shit that you do on Clubhouse just don't really translate your celebrity or your status outside of that. Nobody knows you when you get the fuck out, out of here. Oh, like you. Oh, I'm a Instagram influencer. Yeah, you famous on Instagram, but shit, that doesn't mean that you can go out here and do some shit outside of that. Nobody don't fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? Because these apps is they self-containing entities, platforms, right? You know what I'm saying? The only way you better listen to it, you got to download the app. You got to download it going like Facebook. Facebook is self-containing. It's not an open thread. It's not like, Instagram is not really that open either. You have to build a profile to go see it. Twitter is pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, Twitter is famous from, celebrities because they can go out and, you know what I'm saying? They can copy and paste and shit like that. But it's not like YouTube. YouTube, I can go on you can go on YouTube. You don't have to have an app to log in to go on YouTube. Like Facebook and shit like that. Go into Facebook, you got to have an app. Go on Clubhouse, you got to download the app, right? You got to go in. You can't just put clubhouse.com and go in and do your thing.
Right.
Only thing you can do that is YouTube. You can only do that. Now, if you want to comment and shit like that, then of course you gotta build a profile. Go Google and do like shit. But pretty much, YouTube is an open highway. You know what I mean? Because anybody can log in YouTube.com and then go see all the videos and content. You ain't got to build a profile. But with these other shits, you got to do it. So it's self-containing. These motherfuckers act like they the shit. No, bitch. Nobody know you.
Nobody know you.
Nobody know you. Fuck you.
Are they a bunch of nobodies too?
Yeah. Everybody's a nobody.
Everybody's a fucking nobody, right?
What Biggie say? You're nobody
to somebody.
You're nobody to somebody
kills you. Mm-hmm. You're nobody to somebody kills you. Unless you didn't.
But unless you did. my thing though with Clubhouse is what gives people the courage to just start rooms and open them up and just start talking about somebody. Like somebody you don't know, somebody you really don't talk to. You talk about shit that you really don't know nothing about. So you just open the room up, get your people in, you just start talking about it. Like,
because motherfuckers ain't got no friends. They really ain't got no social. They really got no social life. A social life starts outside of you know what I'm saying? It does start. It's social media, but hey, motherfuckers don't have a social life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, we had a situation today with the shit. Somebody went in the room and made a room instead of motherfucker coming to calling you and talking to you, Jay. The mother, I'm gonna say it. The bitch ass motherfucker, the bitch ass nigga went and go start a goddamn room. Like, come on.
Yeah.
All you do is call you and saw some shit, but you went and started a room and started talking shit. You a bitch ass nigga, and you talking about you run a business. Fuck you and your business.
Right, and it was said that my name was said and that Piff Radio was said, but it wasn't expressed when me and that person was having a conversation.
Right.
It was expressed like it was directed towards it was directed towards a certain member of the crew, but it wasn't directed towards me. So that's my thing. People are not straight up. You know what I mean? Like when I heard about it, what I did was hit that person straight up. I didn't come in the room. I didn't go create a room. I didn't hop in the IG chat or nothing like that. It was, let me text this person and see what's up. Cause I'm always with the shit, but I ain't never trying to start no shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't start no shit.
I try to be chill, but
right.
Sometimes people do extra shit and I have to hit them. You know what I mean? Like I want to know what's up. If you can't tell me what's up, then I know it ain't for real. And he couldn't really tell me what was up.
Cause he was on. Cause he fucked up. Like what's the question you just asked? What makes people prepare to go on Clubhouse, to go on a platform? It ain't necessarily got to be Clubhouse. It could be Facebook, Twitter, whatever. What makes you go on there want to say something about a certain person or a certain platform and talk shit about the platform instead of hitting up the person you were trying to talk the shit about? You got the person number, you got the person information. It's not like the person is not reachable.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Valid. And his point wasn't the reason he opened that room. It wasn't really valid because he didn't get his point across. And when he got on the phone, he backtracked.
Now you right. Cause you know why? Cause he fucked up. And he know he was wrong.
He said, "Oh man, I'm so glad you hit me, man. I really appreciate it. I just wanted us to be on good terms, and it wasn't really about you. It was about him." And,
But you mentioned Piff Radio.
Yeah. The fuck? You talk about. I heard you talk about me though, but I'm addressing you about what you said about me. You directing it to somebody else.
Right. Hey, you said some shit about the motherfuckers don't. What he say? The motherfuckers don't pay and shit like that. But then that wasn't the initial conversation that was agreed upon. Hey, let's see, that I was saying, man. That's why I be getting on people about about when they get on social media, right? They supposed to be running a business, right? They got whatever type of business, and they have a conversation with a potential fucking client. Then next thing you know, the client, maybe they didn't like what the client has necessarily said, or maybe the client was trying to get half of what the price is, whatever the case may be. These motherfuckers post a screenshot of the conversation. That right there shows poor business etiquette.
Poor business, right?
That's poor business etiquette. Just you could be upset because your price is $100 and they trying to get it for $50. Your service is for $50. Yeah, you can feel some type of way. Why screenshot that and go on social media and talk about it? To me, I would never work with you. You know what I'm saying? I would never work with you. So even with the dude that made, the person that made this situation, I would never work with this motherfucker, dog. That man, I would never work with him. Never.
Yeah, it's
never.
I mean, it's done.
Never, ever, forever, ever?
Forever, ever. Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's done. and it's just like Bobby Smurder, right? Going to producers for beats. But when they giving him the price for his beats, he like, nah, they need to be way cheaper. Huh? Nah, you gotta pay for like what everybody else pay. So if you come to me and you say, yeah, man, this is cool, man. I'm just doing it because it's an opportunity and I know I can network and make my contacts. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. Well, let's get it in. Let's work. All right, cool. Let's work. I hit you up. We could talk every week, whatever. All right, cool. A month later, man, this nigga ain't even give me no money. Huh, nigga? You ain't even ask for no money.
Right. Now to the Bobby Smurder situation, it was a little different. What happened was that he was complaining about. It wasn't the price that he necessarily was complaining about. It's just that producers, they'll have like multiple people on the fucking that produce the track or whatever. or maybe they used a loop or some shit, and they have like 2 or 3 other people that did the same shit. So basically, be like 3 people that produced or had their hands in the beat. So what happened is Bobby Smurda lay out this price. Okay, cool. How much the beat is? What the beat is? You know what I'm saying? What the beat is?
Probably 2 times that price.
Probably 2,000, but the other 2 producers, they want $2,000 too. So the beat is $6,000, and then you telling Bobby Smurda, well, yeah, but it got it, but it's $6,000. $6,000. Why? Because I got 2 other people that did the beat. Motherfucker, who told you to? No, nigga, you don't. Nah, that's not. You don't do that. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
you don't do that. You don't be like, yo, the beat is $2,000, and then tomorrow, yo, I need another extra. Then come back, I need another extra $4,000 because I got 2 other people on the beat. No, nigga, you gonna lose a play. No, the beat is $2,000, and you split that $2,000 with the other motherfuckers that put their hands on the beat. Everybody don't get $2,000, and that's how. And that's was the problem. And I heard that this been going on with the loops and shit. Motherfuckers undone. They'll do that with the loops. Producer use the loops, and they'll go get the placement. And now the person that did the loop won't clear it because he won't as much as he want to get $2,000 or $1,000 for his loop as well. And it's like, no, nigga, I'm selling the beat for $1,000, and I'm gonna split $500 with you. I'm gonna take the $500 and give you $500. No, nigga, this ain't that. I'm gonna get $1,000. Yeah, dog, and that's the fucking problem. So, yeah, and motherfuckers losing placements like that and shit. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I use it, I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, and all your loop makers, y'all better listen to this shit. If you do that shit with me, I'm gonna take the fucking loop off the fucking beat because I'm not gonna lose a placement over your ass. I'm gonna keep the fucking money.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I get a placement. And if I get a chance to get a placement and the artist give me X amount of dollars, $3,000, $4,000 for the beat, and you to my man, no, I said I need $4,000 as well. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna tell you straight up, nigga, I'm finna take this loop out the beat, and I'm gonna call him and I say, yo, whoever it is, I'll call Bobby Smurda back and say, yo, Bobby, I'm gonna take the loop off the beat and I'm gonna create something similar to it, or I'm gonna call one of my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? And we'll make a totally different type of composition that to go along with what he want to do. The shit might be better anyway. Then I'm gonna split that with my partner that we made the shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You do that shit with me, you would not get no money from me.
All right. So now that you said that, and know we got 13 minutes left for this episode. So okay. I'm gonna say this: if we send anybody out to a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we send one of our hosts out to a job, and he decide to bring somebody else on, right? If we paying them, just say we paying them $1,000 for the job, why would the person that our host is bringing think that they should get paid more than our host?
Exactly.
It's never like that. If our host hired you, you would never get paid more than our host because our host hired you. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like so, that was another conversation that I was having on the phone. It was basically like, yeah, so we do 2 different things. I should get more than what he get. But
what?
But he hired you. So I'm confused.
Why would he want to get more than? So if you pay the host, I know. So you pay the host $1,000. So the person that the host is bringing wants to get paid $1,000 as well.
No.
That's what you're trying to say? Okay.
No. So if the job is $1,000 and we pay,
okay, gotcha.
We pay that to the host, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he discussed the pay with the person he hired, the person goes say, I want 700, you take 3. I did.
What?
The job that I do costs more than the job that you do.
Nah, they don't work like that.
So so that was the reason for the room being open, because he was trying to let the host know that what they do is 2 different things, and he should be getting paid more.
Oh nah, that you nigga, you'll lose a whole fucking job like that. That don't work like that.
And that's
it doesn't work.
That's what he taught.
Right. It don't work like that. If the job, you know what I'm saying? No, it don't work like that. Matter of fact, right. But see, that's when shit got, my bad, Jay. That's when shit got to be discussed up front. You know what I'm saying? About how much you want to get paid. You know what I mean? That's what.
But still, you will never make more than the person that's hiring you for the job.
Facts. Of course.
So you can't tell the guy who brought you on and that's bringing you to all these events and networking. You can't tell him, yo, I should be making more than you because my job is more important. Okay, but your job wouldn't be shit if I hadn't hired you and asked you to come along for whatever.
Right. 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 Nah. He. See, I'm glad you said some shit like that. That made me furthermore don't want to work that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just dead in the water.
I wanted to let it be known that the guy that our host hired felt like he felt like in business their jobs are two different things, which is right.
Right.
And I can't dispute that. What he do, he might get paid more than what our hosts do. Right. That I can't dispute that either. But our host hired you.
Right.
You know? That's just what it is.
Y'all work out whatever. Right. So if somebody paid me for a job.
Man, right? I ain't paying y'all shit.
No, I'm just,
how about that? Jay, I ain't paying you shit.
If somebody paid me to do it, if somebody paid me to do a job, and they say, "Hey, Shay, we want you to do this X amount of job, and we're gonna pay you $5,000 to do it," and then I go in and hire somebody to help me do that job, and I say, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna pay you X amount of dollars to do this job." You agree to it, whether it's free or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's for free, you might say, "Nah, say don't pay me. I'm gonna do it on the strength this out there." All right, cool.
Right.
Then you kind of find out that I got paid $5,000. Now all of a sudden you tell me, "Oh man, I think I should get paid $4,000 for the job I did." No, nigga, no, you don't. Nigga, right. you said you want to do this job for free.
Exactly.
You said don't worry about it. Now just because now you found out I get paid $5,000. Look, I tell artists this too. You're not, and this goes with every business. You're not going to get paid more than the motherfuckers that's putting up the money. They're just what it is. You're not going to get paid more than the motherfuckers that's putting up the money. You think Jerry Jones is going to have Dak Prescott get paid more than him? No.
Right.
No.
But what you do is you take that job and you do a little hustling on the side. You try to sell your videos. You hit somebody up and say, "Yo, I'll shoot you a video for free for the first time. Maybe the second time you charge." You know what I mean?
Right.
But if we don't charge, you can't then double back and say, "Oh, they doing bad business because they didn't pay me for the events." No, that's not how that shit works.
You agreed to it and you did it. Nobody told you did it.
Right.
Even if you agreed to it, and then let's say leading up to the event, you decide not to do it. Now that look bad on you, but you decide not to do it. That's cool. Because I had a person who flaked on me twice. Y'all know him. I ain't gonna call his name out. Y'all know him, and the motherfucker flaked on me twice. Called me at the last minute. And like, "Yo, I gotta go do something else because I'm getting paid. You know, I'm gonna get paid like nigga, like I wasn't gonna pay you, but you flaked on me at the last fucking minute. At the very last, I'm talking about nigga. It wasn't like the day before or 2 days before. I'm talking about like an hour before, nigga. You flaked on me.
Okay, so he took. So okay, hold on. I didn't know the time period was. I didn't know it was the day of.
The day of the shoot, right?
And he took more money. I mean, and he took the more money opportunity.
That's what he claimed. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine, but it's not like I wasn't gonna pay you, number one. And number two, You canceled me at the last moment, so I couldn't even go find nobody at the last minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, I hired you to do something for me before that, and you fucked up the video. Number one. Then you say you owe me one. I ain't heard from you since. You don't. Well, no. No. Then you say you owe me one. So then you supposed to came out and did that for me, even though I still would have paid him. You see what I'm saying? And maybe get back on a later day or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And you still flaked on me.
So let me get this right.
Right.
So the first job he fucked up.
He
said, "Yo, man, my bad. I got you on the next one. Just let me know and I'll be there."
Right.
The day of
the second one.
Day of his payback, he said, "Oh, I got another job. It's gonna pay me this and that. It's gonna pay me some more money. So, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna take this job over here."
Right. Right. And it would have been cool if it was a day before, but it was the same day of I needed the nigga, and you flaked on me.
So my thing is, I wonder if he knew the day before, or if he knew 2 days before.
He had to because he claimed that this was a bigger opportunity. So nigga, so you mean you knew a few days before prior, and you knew you had another.
What he could have did
obligation on that day on that Saturday.
He could have told you to have a backup plan or something.
He could me dog. That's all he had to do. Hey, said I got another big opportunity. Blah blah blah. He could have told me like that Wednesday or Thursday. Y'all got a big opportunity. Nigga, you told me the day of. It's not like them motherfuckers call you that same day. And that's probably what he probably gonna say. Oh, they called me that same day. No, nigga, they ain't call you that same day. The way you complained, the way you said how it was a big opportunity, nobody gonna call you on that particular day to come do something from the big companies. Big companies don't do that shit. They do this shit ahead of time.
Right. So my thing is,
as he claimed,
this is my thing with people sometimes. I mean, unless you talk to somebody on a consistent basis, and you know, and say we got a show, and we cancel maybe an hour before, or we cancel earlier in the day. We talk to each other enough to know if we canceling, we can pick that back up, or some other shit going on. Right. So my thing is, why are people not, what's the word I want to use? Courteous. You know what I mean? Like, he couldn't, like, I don't know, like people like that is like, it's like somebody who like, yo, we about to go, like say we was about to go fight somebody. All right, so I'm about to come pick you up. And then when I come pick you up, you say you ready, and then when I come pick you up, you like, nah, dude, I ain't even at home right now. I didn't, you know, I wasn't ready. Huh? But so I'm gonna go fight by myself now. Like,
right. Like, come on, man. Like, damn. Right. Like, nigga, you ain't. It's all courtesy.
Seems like you guys just had hell, huh? With these. Are these Clubhouse folks?
Some of them club. Well, shit. I met the motherfuckers through you.
Yeah, they are Clubhouse.
And interesting.
And sorry, Shay, but we definitely met them through you.
Shay.
Damn.
You gotta take that.
You ain't meet them through.
You gotta take.
Met them through a third. No.
To a third party.
Who?
Yeah, that was to a third party. You didn't.
Well, Javi was my third party. Yeah,
right.
Nah. I ain't. I know. You told me about him. I didn't hear that from
we talking to Jay. We talking about Jay right now.
You see how she do? She don't want to take responsibility.
we talking about Jay right
now. Shit, because the nigga flaked on y'all.
Yeah, he flaked on me too. I ain't gonna cap.
Exactly.
So I talked about. I mean,
I heard that he was getting a show on Piff Radio.
I don't know. Right.
Yeah, that was funny. I think that I told
funny.
him about. I told him about, you know, how he was doing with on Javi's show, right, as a special guest or whatever. But when that nigga pulled that stunt, on Tuesday, That nigga pulled a Rob.
The nigga pulled a Rob.
Oh, he just disappeared, right?
That nigga just disappeared off the show. Like, what the fuck? He was a good conversation, good points. That's what I'm saying. He speaks well, articulates well, and everything. He's a talker. You know what I'm saying? And he know what the hell he's talking about. But it's the consistency that fucks him up every time.
He's unreliable, man. When he flaked on me, then flaked on y'all.
It's like when you could do well if you show up to play. If you don't even show up to fucking do it, then yeah, you can't even get past step one.
Right. And you see, I ain't talked to him since. Nigga ain't called me. Like, I ain't gotta call you. You don't want to say you owe me, but because you do owe me. But right. You ain't called me. You ain't text me. You ain't saying no. You ain't saying no. Like, you know, you ain't saying no white flag to Shay or nothing like that. Hey, tell Shay to call me because nothing. Nigga ain't saying to me nothing.
And then
you know what I'm saying?
What these type of dudes do is they do this stuff and then they'll just post up with you. They'll post up in the room with you and just have a regular conversation like ain't shit going on. Like ain't shit happening.
That nigga was in the room today. I ain't say shit to him.
I know. I was in there with you.
yeah. He ain't say shit to him. Shit. You know, like, come on, man. Like, you know, and that's the shit I don't like. And Shay, so you know, and no, I would never work with that nigga again. You know, I don't got nothing against him as a person. You know what I'm saying? As a person, but if this is how you handle your business, this is your business. This is on some business shit. Nah, dog, I don't do that. And then, you know, me and you, Jay, we got 80 grand. So our face card has to be great. You know what I mean? We got Piff Radio. Our face card has to be great, and I pride on that. I want us to pride on that and pay people that we need to, you know, we say they're gonna pay them on time. You know what I mean? Whether if I ain't got the money or not, I'm gonna get the money. Or I won't schedule nothing that week. I'm like, yo, I ain't got it. We gonna wait till next week when I get paid, or this and that, when I get some money, this and that third. Then we'll do something, and I'll do something ahead of time. And then if some pair of reasons still couldn't do it, then I'm gonna call you ahead. I'm not gonna call you the day of the fucking situation and say, yo, I ain't gonna be able to do it. The fuck? Like, come on, man.
Right.
That's poor business. So as far as business, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got two words to you. But then you ain't got the courtesy to call me and say, hey, say my bad, dog. I know I took that this and that third. Listen, I got you, and stand up with me, nigga. I'm supposed to be a future client, right?
Right.
I'm supposed to be a future client. I'm a future client. I don't give a damn if I'm paying you $50 or $500. It don't matter. I'm a future client. If possibly I can, you know, this could turn into a long lasting business relationship. And you do this shit, nigga. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, you lost the client.
You lost the client. I'm not fooling with you, you peasants. You don't have the worth ethic good enough for me.
It's a lot of people within it's a lot of people within the crew or within our everyday life that's like that.
Right.
You really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I gotta let Shay take on this burden.
What burden? You a lie?
No. But I'm just, man. I'm just
take on the day-to-day operations of Piff Radio.
Okay.
She do that shit though. She kind of even do that.
Yeah,
shit.
She do. She already do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she be getting these. She be bringing in these
riff raps.
Yeah, from Clubhouse, the projects, the androids.
Well, see, they was iPhone users, and my thing is like this.
Yo, iPhone users.
They was iPhone users, so they got damn turned blue when I text them and shit. So I know it's, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what? No, you right. Yeah. But I think that I'm about to think about it. Do they got Android? I had to go back and think about it. Go back.
Right.
Some people though that I have found on Clubhouse have been great connections. Yeah. So I mean,
kind of like 50-50 or hit or miss. I guess when you try to do business with folks outside of Clubhouse, and this is what originally the Clubhouse platform was made, right? For business, business like-minded people to come together on a platform, right? And be able to network. And we've got the gist of it, right? We've done that quite a few times and actually had real meet and greets and things like that. So, I mean, if you're using it for that reason, I mean, that's great. But the culture of it has just definitely changed. Man, y'all I don't know what to call y'all.
I don't feel that bad being off the app. Just to be honest, I don't feel
right.
That
I'm not gonna say you ain't missing nothing. I mean, you really not, because I don't even be on there like that. Like how we was on there last year. Like, nah, we don't be on like that.
Yeah, Shay was the Clubhouse guru, and then I got on there, and I'm like, man, this is the motherfucker. Oh, but you know what? I did learn some information too. You know what I'm saying, from different rooms and stuff like that. Sometimes I just peek in. And I peek in and listen in. They know now it's like if I do peek in on certain rooms, them motherfuckers pin me up on stage. Hey, we got Sand in the building, Piff Radio. I don't know none of you niggas, you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of you niggas now. You know what I mean? But I try to peek in on certain rooms that I know that certain people that give out valid information. You know, so I be going picking the rooms, but other than that, man, there'd be motherfuckers on there, man, at like,
man, it'd be a bunch of nobodies and shit.
A bunch of nobodies.
A bunch of nobodies. ABN.
You know how I look at it? So maybe it's my personality, but with certain apps, like we was downloading a lot of apps at one time. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a few other apps. It's like, all right, it's a constant. You really gotta have those. But like, you got like, for me, I got Clubhouse. I got what's that, Live Me, and a few other apps like that. It was just like Green Room. It was just like I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do it no more. You know what I mean? And that's what Clubhouse was for me. It was like I got tired of that shit, and it was just like no more. I was done, and I ain't done it since.
Because it was keeping up too much shit. It was getting involved into your personal, like your personal life was being affected from it. And so when it gets to that point, well, all right, now let me take a step back.
Right, because I spent money with people who ain't send me my shit.
Right.
I ain't got no money back or no nothing. Rich fatherhood.
And you got shit. That's why that's why I say them motherfuckers on. Some of them motherfuckers on there, man, they be, man, like, man, fuck this shit. This shit ain't. Man, fuck that.
You even get people who pay for. You even get people who try to book interviews and don't even show up to the interview. You get people who pay for interviews
and don't
show up to the interviews or even say anything about the interview.
That's crazy. You know what? That's the wild part. Motherfucker pay for an interview and then don't show up to the interview. And nigga, I had niggas that pay. I had artists who pay for beats. I mean, pay like $600, $700, $800, $900 for a beat. Never put the shit out.
Yeah, that shit's stupid, man.
I'm like, what? Never put the shit out. You paid all this money for the beat and you never put it out.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is Raw with No Filter.
Raw with No Filter.
Episode 1, Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
My co-host Shay and Sid.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of nobodies.
A bunch of nobodies. All right. So make sure y'all tune in on when we dropping this episode.
We're gonna drop this on Sunday.
On Sunday. We're gonna drop this episode on, well, y'all listening, we're gonna drop episodes every Sunday.